fuck you press record and I have to pee now? Like my vagina was like, oh, pee. I won't pee though.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
You can go pee real quick.
But like I need to touch my pussy who's like in charge, me.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my God. Am I supposed to do our singy thing? I'm going to do our singy thing.
Okay.
Okay. You are now listening to Random Things starring Random Bitches. Ta-da. Best friend.
Hey, amiga. I'm in a Spanish mood today.
Oh, okay. All right. What's up? Tell me how life has been since like yesterday.
Life has been good and stressful for me since, it's a month and like 3 weeks and some days for my wedding.
A month? What's today's date?
The 17th. The 17th or the 16th. The 16th.
So pretty much like 2 months.
Yeah, but like it's a month, 3 weeks and like 6 days. No, 5 days because it's on the 14th. My wedding.
Everybody who's crashing Liza's wedding, her wedding is on. No, if
you can say when my wedding is August 14th. Like I don't mind saying when my wedding is, but it's fucking stressful for those people who want to have a big wedding. Don't. I'm not even having a big wedding.
You're not though. Like you're not having a big wedding.
But I'm still having a party. That's the thing. Don't have a party. Go away. Elope.
Run.
Take 25 people. You know what I mean?
Run as far and as fast as you can.
Because like my wedding went from like 30 people to like 50 people to like 80 people.
Well, didn't it go to like 100 people and then you cut it?
Well, yeah, that was before quarantine though. So I'm just trying to be respectful of everybody's space. And also I only know 10 people, so my fair. Man is the popular one. He's not even popular. He has a lot of family. I wouldn't even count that being popular when you have a lot of family,
No, I wouldn't count that.
Not many friends. Though he is popular, like
popular.
Yeah. Exactly like that.
Just like that?
Yeah.
Like he's Glinda?
No.
You wouldn't count him as a Glinda?
No.
Who would he be?
Nobody. The audience. Just kidding. Am I kidding?
No, you're not kidding. You are totally not kidding.
No, my life, he's always like, what about me? I'm like, this is not about you.
Like, what about you, though?
What are you talking about? He's like, you do it. And I'm like, me and you, different set of standards, different set of rules. There's certain stuff that I can do that you cannot dream of doing. Why?
Because he's not you.
So.
And he's not you.
Exactly.
Boom.
Exactly.
Listen,
but I got my wedding shoes and I'm excited. So I am excited.
It's exciting. I am not excited to be wearing that dress. Not that the dress is
gorgeous.
I know. I like the dress. I think it's a beautiful dress. I think it's very flattering. I'm just like, oh my God, I have to wear a dress.
I know.
Like it's more of that. And I'm so nervous for alterations.
I think you'll be fine because people get like I was just on their like website and they just do so many weddings and so many dresses that if they can alter a wedding dress, they can alter your dress. You know what I mean?
That's true. This is true.
So I feel like, but the color is just everything.
It's a very pretty color. And for some reason in your mom's house, I looked a lot darker because I was outside today and I looked and I was like, I'm still very white.
And my mom made fun of you. We're like, that bitch thinks she's white. Like legit. We're like, where are eyes at? She's fucking dark as hell.
I'm telling you, it was the lighting in your mom's house because once I step in the sun, I'm white. Like I was like Eric is almost darker than me. Almost because he likes to go around and tell everybody how look, I'm darker. Like for that wedding in Florida, he was like, oh, she had a fake bake so that she could be darker than me. And he's like, oh, you know what else he said? He was like, oh, she did Donald Trump cosplay. I was like, I'm done with you. I am so done with you. I can't talk to you. Don't look at me. Nothing. I know.
The shade. Like God damn.
He came for me. And I was like, wait, like, do I look orange? Like, did you honestly think I looked orange? He was like, no, it looked fine. And I was like,
What?
then why you say I look like Donald Trump? And he's just like, because you faked bake. And Donald Trump fake bakes. And I'm like, I can't I can't
I
deal
just
with it.
realized that I'm the Eric in my relationship.
You are. Which
I
is
do that
so
shit
weird.
to Josh all the time. One time I had these fucking Aeropostale black pants. They were jeans, ripped. Like they had rips at the knee, but
Uh-huh.
they kind of look unisex, but they were women. And
Okay.
Josh tried them on as a joke, and they actually looked really good on him. So he take my fucking pants and wear them, and my ass doesn't know how to keep my motherfucking mouth shut. I was like, oh yeah, he's wearing my pants.
I can't believe you did that though. Like you literally would tell people that he was wearing your jeans.
I think I told like his family. Does that even count?
That does count. They're mean. Like the family is the meanest.
They didn't say shit to him. Josh like, doesn't care, like he got a
That's
pearl
true.
necklace the other day, and I'm like, yuck. It's
Oh.
because Chris Brown wears a pearl necklace, sweetie. Don't mean you can. And he's like, but I pull it off, and I was like, no.
I want to see a picture of him in this pearl necklace because I keep hearing about it and I want
It's
to
a
see
fucking choker, best friend. It's a choker. I try to get him to tone down, though. Like, thanks to me, he's gotten a lot better over the years.
Has he?
Do you not remember? Okay, let me tell you the first time me and Josh went to a party, what he was wearing.
Oh
Okay.
God. You're traumatized by this apparently.
I'm fucking traumatized. Worse than like Santos. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, where's the oh God. Okay. All right, go for it.
Okay. So I'm like, I get to his house and like we're going to a party with his friends, and I was like, oh, you're gonna change, right? He's like, no, I'm going like this. And I was like, oh. I mean, we kind of matched. I was like looking really cute. I was wearing like a black crop top. Mind you guys, it's like 2014, maybe 2015.
Okay. No, longer
Right.
than oh no.
Yeah, I think it was 2014. Anyway, and I was wearing this really cute like navy blue skirt, and at the bottom it had like leather. It was like a fit and flare skirt,
Yeah,
short,
yeah, yeah.
Very 2014, 2015. And he was fucking wearing,
He was wearing the same skirt. He had the same skirt on.
I wish, then he would have looked good. No, he was wearing a fucking baby blue shirt with navy blue sharks, a black and gray basketball shorts,
Oh.
one of those like hats you get at Zoomies.
Like the
You know what I mean?
baseball cap?
Yeah, but they come in like funky colors and designs. And it was
Oh.
like, yeah, it was blue, purple, and mint green. And then, bitch, he was wearing brown flip flops.
Why?
He got a lot better. It
Uh,
to me, I introduced him to Jordans, and he left the flip flops. He don't wear flip flops no more.
yeah, but now he just wears one tall sock and one short sock. I mean, I don't
That's an
think
accident.
is it? Is it an is it? It's where
Because he has very skinny legs, so the socks go down, like and he don't realize. I guess. You know what? I'm playing devil's advocate because I'm pretty sure it's on purpose.
I think it is. I think it's 100% on purpose.
There are some outfits that I pick out that I'm like, damn, you look great. And then there's other outfits, like yesterday he walked in and I was like, why you look like a bum?
Oh.
But I love him. His heart's in a good place.
He tries. He tries. He tries.
Too much.
He tries too much, but he tries. I guess that's something.
You know what? You're right. I applaud him for like, you know how some men are like too masculine to wear like a pearl necklace? Like, ill, no. I do applaud him for being a risk taker.
For going out of his out of what would be a normal like comfort zone. Okay, that's fair. We'll give him that.
I will thank Chris Brown for that one. You owe me, Chris Brown. You owe me for that pearl necklace.
Big time. Big time. I still want to see a picture of him in the fucking necklace because I don't think he's posted any pictures on his Instagram with.
On his story. He doesn't post on his feed anymore because apparently, like, you don't do that anymore. You post on your story. I post on neither, so.
Oh, I didn't. I mean, do I post on my story?
Yeah.
Only if I like just want something there for a short period of time. I think. I don't know. When was the last time I posted on my feed? It's been a while. But either
When
way,
you were rock climbing,
was that my last post?
I think maybe. Or
Oh.
maybe is it the wedding?
Oh, it was the wedding.
It was
It was
the
the
wedding.
wedding.
Okay.
It was the wedding.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, what's up with you?
Nothing. Went to the gym, sore. I slept wrong. My neck, I feel like an old woman. My neck is like, I can't pull my neck back. It hurts when I do that. I can look to the left or to the right, but if I lift my shoulder and look, end of the world. End of the world. I'm dying. I'm crippled. Kill me now.
Damn.
And your mom, I met her mom for the first time yesterday.
Can you believe that? Friend since fucking high school. Never met my mother.
I don't know what I was expecting when I met your mom.
Well, she's a lot different than she was like 10 years back.
Maybe that's why. Maybe I was expecting your mom from like 10 years ago to come in and
Probably.
and I was like, oh, like that's not her. Or like I was like, maybe she's just being like quiet today because like she's trying to make a like because like it's a first impressions kind of thing. And I was like, no, she's not like that.
No,
She
my
don't
mom
care.
normally not that quiet. It depends who she's around. Like she's calmed down a lot lately. But I don't know. She doesn't get as angry as easily. You know what I mean?
Not like as a like very aggressive or like very like I don't want to say confrontational, but
I
reactive.
fucking lied. That bitch was in the car today, and my fucking eardrums almost blew out. She was cursing at somebody. I fucking lied. I forgot. She was like, "Hey, cabrón, mama, baby." I was like, "Oh shit, man." She's like, what? And I'm like, "Oh, have you ever seen that TikTok with like how Spanish people do road rage?" No, it's not a TikTok. It's Lei Juan. Lei Juan posted it on his thing on his Instagram.
No, I don't think I've seen any of his stuff recently. I've seen the last thing I saw was him, the Puerto Rican girl apologizing,
What Puerto Rican girl?
like him as the girlfriend and her
Oh,
apologizing, and he's just like, or she's just like, I'm sorry that you did this, and I'm like, yup, that's how it goes.
that is the most accurate
That is
definition
100% how
of
the
me.
apologies go. That's how they go. Like, I'm sorry that you were offended. I'm sorry that you made me act the way that I did, but that is not my fault. That is on you. But I'm sorry that you did that.
I've been with Josh Lee so long that I don't even apologize. He'll be like, apologize. I'd be like, no. I don't even be like, I'm sorry. No, the word sorry is just not going to come out of my mouth.
Oh my God, I say I'm sorry all the time. Me and Eric apologize to each other all the time.
Really?
All the time.
No, I think you're the rule, and I think I'm the crazy ass bitch exception. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Who just fucking does what she wants. And I feel terrible for Josh. If you're listening, which I know you will, I apologize for never apologizing. Take it because you'll never hear it again.
And that was
Take
that.
that shit. I love my favorite word is but.
But
Okay, but you did this. He's like, but I told you not to do this, and I'd be like, so? You tell me not to do things I tell you not to do things all the time. You don't do it.
see, but that's not good.
No.
So my one friend, Laura, was talking to her. I was talking to her counselor. Like they have like a couples counselor that they go to, and which is I think is great.
Correct.
And one of the things that the counselor had said that she was telling me about was saying but.
Yeah.
Was say like how that's like how it negates everything that you just said. Like, I love you, but I'm sorry, but and then anything you say after but just like negates what you just said prior. And I was like, what? And I was telling Eric about it, and then I just like I happened to tell him about it, and like maybe like 30 minutes later, I was like, I love you, but, and I started to say, like, I don't even remember what I was saying. And he was like, no, 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 no. And I was like, no, 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 excuse me. No, 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 no. He's like, we don't do that. Remember, Jessica, I love you, period. And then later you can tell me what bothered you or what the but was, but it's still, I love you.
This is what you do. I love you. Walk out the room.
Like I was saying,
Yeah.
I was like, damn. That
I do say but a lot, and it's hard because, like, I'll be like, I'm sorry, but you shouldn't have done that in the first place. My famous quote is, for every what do I say? For every action, there's a reaction. Some dumb shit like that. So you acted, I reacted. I can't say sorry. That's your fault. I place blame. Though me and Josh
never fight,
we never fight over like crazy shit anymore. Like, I fight because he's like annoying in bed, like when we're sleeping. He fucking is the worst sleeper I've ever seen in my fucking life. I wake up though, then he looks so fucking adorable, and I forgive him. And then I'm like, the fuck, he did something stupid again in his sleep.
See, Eric says that I'm a bed hog.
Yeah, yes, you are.
No, I'm not. There's no way. I don't believe any of you. I don't believe you because I swear I wake up in the same exact position that I went to sleep in.
So
I can't be a bed hog if I'm waking up in the same position. I don't know. He says I'm a bed hog. And it's not. I'm not a bed hog. Like, we'll be like curling up, we'll be watching shows or a movie or something, and I'll fall asleep because I always fall asleep. I fell asleep driving home. We were having a full-on conversation about something, and I fell asleep during the conversation. And I even told him, I was like, I'm like tired. We had pizza, and I was like, I'm tired. And he's like, oh, okay. And then he kept talking. And then next thing you know, I opened my eyes. He was like, were you just sleeping? Oh God, it was so awful. I was like, no, I was resting my eyes. Anyway, so apparently I'm a bed hog. And I don't understand how I'm the bed hog when I wake up in the morning and he is literally diagonally across my mattress and I'm in this tiny little corner. And if I feel bad because he's such a light sleeper. So if I touch him, he's going to wake up and he won't go back to sleep. Unlike me, you could take me and you could throw me out the window and I'll still be sleeping. But I feel so bad, but he's taking up the entire bed.
Not my ass. I don't feel bad. I push. Josh, he sleeps diagonal too. Okay, so I know you're going to throw up when I tell you this.
Oh, God. Okay.
Josh, you know how people say that when you go to sleep cuddling, and then you wake up not cuddling?
Mm-hmm.
That shit don't happen with Josh Lee. He needs his legs all over mine, his arms all over me, or me spoon, like him being the little spoon, me being the big spoon.
No, I get that. I wake up in the middle. Like if I wake up in the middle of the night, Eric is like cuddling me.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
it doesn't matter. When I wake up, he's cuddling.
See, when I wake up, if I wake up, he might be like near me, but I push people away. Like I push people in my sleep. I don't know if did I ever push you? Like at any of our, like us going to New York, did I ever push you? No. Okay.
No, you just spoke in your speak.
I spoke in my speak.
Sleep.
I know. It's creepy.
Josh does it too. The other day, I guess he had a dream where someone's being annoying, and I'm a light sleeper too, so I woke up and he elbowed me and said, "You're so annoying," and I was like, "The fuck, me?" And I woke him up. I was like, "What the fuck you mean I'm annoying?" He's like, "What?" I just had a dream where I was telling someone this kid who was I guess bothering him in a dream that they were so annoying. And I was like, "You said it to me. Say sorry. I don't take that shit lightly. I'm not." And then we went back to sleep.
Oh my God. I've said some weird things in my sleep. Apparently, like I know I've said weird things. I woke up screaming apparently the other day, like because I live at home with my dad, and my bedroom door will be cracked because my cat comes in and out. And apparently, like he either turned on or turned off the light. And it must have been like when he was getting ready to leave to go to work. And I sat up in my bed and just screamed like bloody murder and went right back to sleep. Like, I don't remember any of this, but my dad was like, Jessica, like, why were you screaming? Like, I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, you were screaming and you're asleep. And I was like, don't relate. Can't tell you. But I've also
nap though. Are you a napper?
I can nap. I haven't napped in a while. It's been a while since I've napped.
I nap.
I like to nap. I do enjoy napping, but I haven't napped because like the only time I'd be able to nap is right before I'm about to leave to go somewhere.
Oh.
And I'm like, eh. And I can't do it when I get back because then it's late and it's like already bedtime. Like it'll be too late before I go to bed. You know what I mean? So
the other night I took a nap at 9:00 and I went back to bed at 11. Like my ass took a nap.
A 2-hour nap.
It was 8:30 to like 9:30. And then my ass went back to sleep permanent for the night at 11.
Oh, but a half-hour nap is like a good nap. But you said
8:30 to 9:30.
Oh, I think you said 8:30 to 9.
No, 9:30. So my ass went back to sleep as normal.
It's been a while. I was gonna nap. I obviously needed a nap. I was like half asleep in the fucking car.
Like, I feel like when we worked 2 jobs, it was much easier to nap.
Yes and no, because I couldn't nap when I wanted to.
No, like I would always come, like when I was working 2 jobs, like the bank and Kohl's, there was always like an hour and a half between. I would get home, my ass would go to sleep for like an hour, and then I had 30 minutes to get dressed and get to work.
See, I had, when I was at the office, like I would have to leave like directly from the office to go right to work.
Because you guys were like ended at 6, right?
Yeah, anywhere from like 4 to 6. Yeah, sometimes 7.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have to be at work at 5:30. My other job at 5:30 or 5, depending on where I was going.
Isn't it nice working just one job?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Your schedule is like 10 times better than mine.
Well, I work part-time. I work 4 days a week.
Yeah, but you still make, like, technically you're still making full-time money, right?
Pretty much, pretty close to it. Yeah. Some weeks no, some weeks yes, but pretty much. I actually work close to a 40-hour week. Maybe not 40. I work like 30 hours average.
Mm-hmm.
Which is still, it's still a lot for part-time, but it's not that much. Like it's definitely better than 40. Definitely better than 40.
But also I feel like your job is like fun. Not like in the sense of anything, but like you like the people you work with, I guess.
Most times. It depends. It depends on the day. Because sometimes I'll be working and I feel bad because like I don't hate everyone all the time. I just get like when I get stressed out, I hate everybody. Don't look at me. Don't breathe my direction. Don't talk to me. It's just not going to work out well.
I'm the same way. Like, I don't know. But though I do feel like I'm more crabbier because I work from home and I don't see anyone. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, true.
Like working from home, it's like, because I don't like my job, it's like a buzzkill because I'm like, I'm fucking home. I could literally just open the store and go enjoy my fucking place, my apartment, go lay in bed. Like, you know, it's like so close, but yet so far.
Mm.
And if I enjoyed my job, then I think I would like working from home, though.
Yeah, or at least didn't have to deal with your manager. Ugh.
I know, my supervisor. But he has gotten a lot better. I will say that.
Really?
Okay, when I say a lot, like it was extremely bad, and now it's like, okay.
Now it's like tolerable in comparison.
It's tolerable in comparison, yeah. I think he realized like I was at my breaking point.
Well, he was picking on you.
I know.
Ugh.
And I think he thought he was doing it to make me better, but I'm already like the best he's ever known. So like, I'm just kidding. I'm nothing close to the best he's ever known, but like I'm the best Laiza. And I'm not going to change. Like, I don't like how people think that they could push you to be a better person. Like, bitch, if I don't want to fucking be better, I'm not going to
I'm
be
not
better.
going to do it. Yeah. Like, you can only push me so much.
And it's like, you want me to be better, yet, like, for me, it's all about the money. Like, Josh says, I'm like really money hungry. You're
But
fucking right.
there's nothing wrong with being money hungry. Nothing at all wrong with being money hungry. I want money. I want to be able to afford things, to be able to live my life the way I would like to live my life. And unfortunately, that requires money. So there's nothing wrong with it. I hate when people say that.
I'm an expensive ass bitch. Sometimes at the store and I'm like, oh, I like this. And then I'm like, why the fuck did I just pick the most expensive shit? I didn't even see the price. Like, no. I do that shit all the time.
I always check the price and I'm like, no, I got this. I can afford, like I can get this, like whatever. And then I'll be like at the register and I get horrible buyer's remorse. Horrible.
Me too.
And so I'll buy it, but I will see you don't return it.
No, I don't.
I will return it.
But then I'll never wear it.
See, I'd rather just return it. Like I'll look at it and be like, no, like I shouldn't have gotten this. And then I'll like hold it like, no, I like it. No, I don't like it. And then I'll look at the receipt and I'll give myself like up until like 2 days before like the last possible day to return it and be like, okay, no, I don't like it.
I just don't like, I don't know, interacting with people. So I'm like, I'm just not going to return it. I'll give it to someone.
You know,
if I ever get someone, no, explain to me why you don't like Amazon. They're the best customer service.
Yeah, but they don't pay their employees anything. He's the richest man in the fucking world. He pays his employees shit. No.
But like 2-day shipping though.
But it never comes in 2 days.
Yes, for me.
No, I've had Amazon Prime. I've ordered something and it's come like a week. It's taken like weeks to get here. And I'm like, why am I paying for Amazon Prime? Making this rich man richer and I'm not getting my shit when I'm supposed to. No. So
well, jokes on Jeff Bezos. My mom pays for Amazon and I just use it. So I'm not making him that much richer. Well, yes, I am because I order a lot.
You are because you're ordering. They have like a family plan that you can add like people to and they can use your Amazon Prime and then they can use their own credit card and have it shipped to their house. And it's under the same like $12.99 plan or whatever you pay a year.
Like I just bought a bunch of like, not a bunch, but like for my wedding ceremony, like, you know, the vases that you put the candles in on Amazon, they came in 2 days.
You could have literally got those at the dollar store.
Yeah, but I went to the dollar store and there wasn't enough because I need 24.
They can order them for you.
Oh, really? I wasn't about that. It ended up costing the same on Amazon.
Rather would have supported the Dollar Tree.
The Dollar Tree, people who work at the Dollar Tree, some people who work at the Dollar Tree are assholes.
There's a good percentage that they get paid $7.25 an hour. So I don't blame them for being assholes. I would be an asshole to you too if I'm getting paid $7.25 an hour to be there 52 hours a week or 42 hours a week.
But I'm like, God damn, you can't even say have a good day?
Nope, they don't care. They don't care about your day. It's a Dollar Tree. You come in, you get whatever the fuck you need, and you get out.
You know what? I'll take it because I fucking love the Dollar Tree.
It's been a while since I've been inside because why? No, it's been a while since I've been inside. I just haven't gone in.
Dollar Tree has premium shit for $1.
Sometimes.
6 cents.
Sometimes. No. Sometimes I find some like really questionable things there.
Yeah, questionable, but like with every questionable thing, like for every 10 questionable things, you'll find 1 gem. That's all I could ask for $1.
I guess that's true.
That's true. Like the other day I was there and I was like, they had premium like glassware and like this really cute like plate set. Did I buy it? No. But I was like, wow, this is cute for someone and on a budget.
You know what? They do have some decent glasses. I will say, like, I've bought for like prizes for like my birthday parties. I've bought like wine glasses there or something like that. So I will say they have some cute glasses and they're thick. They last a long time. I've gotten like party decorations there. I actually had those glass vases, Liza. The ones that you ordered.
How many? 24?
I think I had 12.
I said I need 12. I need 24.
I know, but then that would have been 12 less that you had to buy.
That's true. Well, I already bought them, so they're here.
Because I had them for my birthday party, my Halloween birthday party,
Yeah.
and
But
I
let me
still have
just say
them.
this one quick thing about Dollar Tree. They're the fucking true MVPs. You know the aluminum like cookware? Like if you're gonna cook a turkey,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
put it
yeah,
in that
yeah.
aluminum thing. Fucking go to Walmart, that shit's like $10. Dollar Tree, $1 fucking dollar.
I don't understand why they charge so much at Walmart for some of those things. I'm like I thought, where are the rollback prices? Like, what happened to rollback?
Yeah, and Giant too. I was there the other day because I was making
Giant,
banh
Giant is pricey. I don't know why that grocery store is as pricey as it is.
I fuck with Giant so much though. Oh my god, I fuck with them so much. Their watermelons, they have like the big watermelon shit. Now, granted, one thing is $20, but it's big. And then it's like buy one, get one free. Like I fucking buy 10.
I don't grocery shop, so
I don't go to the grocery store, best friend. I order it from Instacart and they bring it to my house.
I don't do that either.
Well, you just eat out every day?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you, same. I DoorDash
I don't
5 times.
DoorDash. I just go and I get it. I'm not paying $10 in fees for DoorDash. When I was in New York, I DoorDashed. Did I DoorDash? I Grubhub or something like that. And I got like the only reason I did it was if I spent like $30, I got like $10 off. It was like a promo that they were running. So I was like, well, that covers all the fees. So might as well just do that.
Well, I pay for like the Dash Pass, which like
Oh yeah, it's like $10 a month or something.
yeah. So the fees are not that bad, but like everything is far for me from where I live. Like I can't drive on the highway. I'll die. I
Why?
can't. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like I was never the best driver.
No.
I was like the worst driver.
I wouldn't say you were the worst driver. You weren't the greatest driver, that's for sure.
Yep.
Didn't you hit a car in your grandma's neighborhood parking lot?
Damn, bitch. You fucking called me out. Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
Embarrassed. I'm not even embarrassed. My ass was texting my ex-boyfriend. And at that time, my ass thought I was in love, but I wasn't. And I didn't pay attention and I hit a fucking parked car.
I wasn't sure if that was you or if that was your sister. Okay, so that was you. Damn.
In their fucking driveway. Like it wasn't like on the street. I like fucking hit the car in the driveway. Really bad. But
you weren't going fast. You were just driving in the area.
Yeah, I was probably going like 15 miles an hour.
Yeah, so like what? You probably scratched their car?
No.
Nothing?
No, it did shit. And it did shit to my car too.
Doing like that slow?
So remember, I don't know if you remember, because technically the car that I was using, my mom gave to me, and to teach me a lesson, they had me pay for the damages of the car, my car. And they didn't allow the insurance company to take it over. And I damaged the frame to that old ass car. So it was like $2,500 to fix. The car wasn't even worth that.
So you totaled the car.
I totaled the car and they made me fix it to teach me a fucking lesson.
I mean, did it teach you a lesson?
Yes.
Well, I guess it worked then.
I guess so. But only because I loved money. And I was sad that I had to fucking give $2,500 away.
Yeah, for that car. That car didn't even have power steering in it.
I fucked that up when I hit the car. That's my fault. It used to. And then I hit the park car and it fucked up the power steering.
And then you used to have to keep putting the power steering fluid in. I remember it was like every week you were filling up power steering fluid. I remember I tried to drive your car once and I had to like muscle it to turn the wheels. I was like, damn, no wonder she's strong.
Yeah, but that was my fault. And I mean, like, okay, whatever. I learned because I've never again been in an accident or close to it. You know what I mean?
Well, that's good. Not at least not from texting.
Yeah. Somebody else hitting me because I'm perfectly doing what I need to do on the road. But no, I've never been in an accident, period. So any other random thoughts?
Any other random thoughts? No.
I have a quick one though.
Oh God, okay, go.
Like, who the fuck created popcorn? I'm pissed.
At popcorn?
Yeah, like, who the fuck was like, I'm gonna take these fucking kernels and put them in the fucking microwave and give you popcorn? Like, who did
Well,
that?
originally they weren't put in the microwave because microwaves didn't exist when popcorn came out. They were put on the stove because I remember having to make popcorn on the stove with my mother.
All
And
right, but like, who the
I
fuck
love
did that?
popcorn. I love
No.
popcorn.
You know, the worst thing about popcorn is when it gets stuck in your teeth.
Oh my God, I hate when
Wait a
it gets stuck
minute.
in my teeth.
Let me
Like the
take that back.
kernel.
Yeah, the kernel. Let me take that back. White cheddar popcorn is great.
I do love white cheddar. You know what you would like? Popcorners. You've probably seen them at Giant. They are like crack. I love them. They have a white cheddar popcorners, and they have
What is that? I'm
it's
a Google.
it's like popcorn, but they take out all the kernels and it's just like this little triangle. It's fucking delicious. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. Me and Eric go crazy from. We call them the crack corners.
But my ass loves corn though. Like, I love corn.
But you don't like popcorn.
I don't like butter popcorn. I like caramel popcorn, but that's because I love caramel.
I love popcorn. I love the cheesy popcorn, like the white cheddar popcorn and stuff, because it's salty. Like I certain foods I prefer salty, certain foods I prefer sweet. Popcorn I prefer like extra salty. Like I do like the sweet, like the kettle corn where it's sweet and salty, but like
no, I hate kettle corn. I'm like, who the fuck created this kettle corn?
I love it. Oh my God.
Corn.
I don't understand. I don't understand how you hate it. I love it. I love it so much. It's like my favorite.
No.
But you know what we are going to talk about right now?
TV recap.
Hey. But you know what in particular we're going to... Did you watch?
No, the second episode. But before we get into that, let me just say something right now. The NBA final or the NBA playoffs are going on. Fucking Brooklyn Nets won last night, 3-2.
Oh.
Fucking my man, my guy, Kevin fucking Durant, and the Sixers lost today, just proving that New York City is superior than Philadelphia.
I mean,
that is for my man, Josh Lee, to let him know.
I would 100% agree that New York City is much better than Philadelphia, and just
superior.
I don't know anything about sports. However, Philadelphia I don't like. I think Philadelphia smells like pee. However, I think they have something special in Philly, and they can just keep it in Philly. I don't think it really translates anywhere else in the world properly. So it should just stay in Philly. But New York City
is the shit. Like Josh was like, Philly is better than New York. I was like, sure. Because people in Europe are like, oh my God, I can't wait to go to Philly. They don't even know what fucking Philly is.
Yeah, you tell them Philly and they're just like, what? I do. There's certain things I like about Philly.
Yeah, one thing I can name that my man was born in Philly. That's what I like.
Okay, see, but the things that I like about Philly are not actually in Philly. They're like on the outskirts of Philly.
Oh my God.
No, but okay. So I've been to Philly a few times. The thing that made me really hate Philly was I got a $301 parking ticket.
Ooh.
I was literally parked. I had to pee so badly. I came off of the Schuylkill Express. The Schuylkill Express, I hate it. It's garbage. If anything,
I agree.
No, that is like the worst. I have never felt more uncomfortable driving than I do when I'm on that expressway. I hate that expressway. But I hate that. But there was this place that I got food at after I went to the museum that they have there, like the children's museum. Maybe it's not a children's museum. I don't know. I went to the Marvel exhibit when they had the Marvel exhibit in Philly. And we went to eat after. And it was like this cute little restaurant. We walked around, and then there was a homeless person taking a bath in the fountain. And then it smelled like piss everywhere. So I was like, okay.
I remember going to New York, or not New York, going to Philly in like elementary school for like field trips.
Uh-huh.
And I just remember the first time I was there, I was like, I'm not impressed. This is nothing of the sort.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just not as... It's not what I thought it was. It's not what I thought it was.
Like, you go to New York, you're like, damn, am I that bitch in New York? Like, I'm that bitch. I'm fucking Sarah Jessica Parker. I'm fucking Charlotte. I'm fucking Miranda. I'm fucking Samantha. I'm fucking Mr. Big. You know what I mean? I'm fucking Steve. I am Steve. Like, owning my bar. But, like, can't relate when I go to Philly. Like, I can't relate. I just feel like, ugh, I just want to stay in my car. You know what I mean?
I don't care for Philly that much. Maybe it's because I haven't really seen Philly. I don't know. The only times I've been there again, I got a parking ticket and I went to a museum.
I'm calling it now that the fucking Brooklyn Nets, led by Kevin motherfucking Durant, they're gonna win the NBA Finals.
All right.
I'm a Kevin Durant fan. Wherever he goes, I follow.
I mean, again, don't know who he is, but I'm gonna support it. Yep, go Kevin Durant. You got this, baby boy.
Best friend, educate yourself. You won't be sorry once you find out who Kevin Durant is.
I feel like I know the name, probably because of you, but I know the name.
First of all, you know what he does? He replies to Twitter trolls. I fucking love that. I fucking love when famous people come after other people for coming out, but they come at them first. You know what I mean?
Right. Obviously.
Like, if you say something mean to me, he's like, shut the fuck up, pussy. And I'm like, yes! Like that tweet. Super like
that tweet.
You know what I mean? He defends himself, and people are like, oh, why did he care so much?
Because you're like being rude to him. I mean, I'd care.
Yeah, I couldn't be famous.
No, I know. I'd curse everybody out.
I'd be like, fuck you.
Either I would either be the type of person to respond to like certain people who I think I like, or I wouldn't have any social media whatsoever.
Okay, rich.
I'd be like Scarlett Johansson. She doesn't know what a meme is.
She's so cute.
I think she's adorable. Like, she just found out what a meme was, like not that long ago. She's like, is this like, it's a meme, right? Is that what these are called? And I'm like, Scarlett Johansson, you are just perfect. I find her voice to be the most soothing, like out of celebrity voices, like female celebrity voices. I think it's just because she articulates herself so well that I don't know. I just love her voice. I bought her audiobook. She did a reading on Audible, which unfortunately is owned by Amazon. But she did a reading on Audible.
Wait a minute, Amazon sponsor us. Jessica will.
No. But she did in what did she do? Alice in Wonderland.
Oh.
She read Alice in Wonderland, and I'll tell you what, I loved it. It was great. I was like, yes, read me my bedtime story. So, you didn't watch this episode of Loki?
No, I had to wait for Josh.
Fine. Okay. First episode of Loki.
Fire. Fucking fire. Finally, questions that I had in my head. No, actually, questions I didn't even know I wanted answered. I got kind of answered.
Spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't seen the first episode of Loki.
If you haven't, like, shut it off and go watch it and come back, please.
Yeah, get your life together and go watch Loki.
Excellent series.
So good. So,
did you see what I was saying about Owen Wilson's nose?
Wait, what were you saying about his nose?
Remember last episode, I was like, he got like a weird ass nose, and I don't know if I'm here for it.
I don't think his nose is that weird.
Well, then maybe
I mean, at least maybe I haven't like paid any particular attention to it.
Maybe it's a me thing. I like noses. I'm a Barbra Streisand fan. What could I say?
I haven't noticed anything special about his nose, but I was watching it and was a little confused when they showed the stones in the drawer.
Yeah.
I was like, what is that? I looked at them and I was like, what are those? Like, no, because he used the stones to destroy the stones, so there shouldn't be those stones. And you went back in time and you replaced all the stones. So what are those? And then when he was like, oh yeah, the guys just use them for paperweights, I was like, what? What you mean you use them for paperweights? I don't get it. You literally destroyed half of the fucking planet with those stones.
Mm-hmm. That's when I heard that, I was like, whoa, this place is power fucking
Well,
full.
then what it really to me was not even like, oh wow, that is powerful. It just like literally took everything in the last like 10 years and just like made it like irrelevant. Like, oh, like the yeah, they were working for these stones, but honestly, there's nothing special about them.
Yeah, but like everything was meant to happen the way it was gonna happen
I
though. You know
know, but still mind blowing to me. Wait till you see this episode. Oh,
the
you're
end. What did you think about the ending of the first episode?
the ending of the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think what happened at the ending of the
When
first
he
episode.
pretty much said that they needed his help because they were kind of, it's
Oh
like
yeah. So
that they're going against himself.
so I was like, okay, so I knew who it was. Like I had a feeling I knew who it was gonna be. Like which variant of Loki it was gonna be because we've seen trailers and we've seen this Loki in the trailers.
What Loki?
The variant that they're tracking.
Lady Loki? Is that who
Yeah.
it is?
I don't
Where the
know.
hell did you see that shit in the trailer? I didn't see that shit nowhere.
Yes, you did. Everybody did. It's in the trailer. So you know that scene, the purple scene where everything is like collapsing? It
You
looks
know
like
what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't watch a whole trailer.
oh, well, that's why. So there's a scene in the trailer where there's like it's purple and everybody thought it was Natasha Romanoff on Vormir. It's not her.
It's Lady Loki.
It was like I'm like, okay, it has to be like Lady Loki. Like we have like more things coming up in the second episode, and there's more questions in the second episode.
Of course.
But
Is there a credit scene?
no.
Fuck that.
They're not gonna put an end credit scene until like the last two episodes.
Fuck that shit. I like it's Marvel, so it's like, where the fuck is my end credit? It's like in Endgame when there was no end credit, I fucking died.
I know. That was so
I was
disappointing.
like, what you mean? You can give me a little sneak peek of Spider-Man?
No, I mean they couldn't really, because what were they gonna put?
That he's fucking devastated.
Yeah, but we all knew that he was gonna be devastated. Like we all knew that that was gonna be something that happened.
I'm gonna be honest, he's my least favorite Spider-Man.
Really? Okay, wait, hold on. I can't say that. I haven't seen Anthony Maguire's Spider-Man.
Anthony Maguire.
Andrew Garfield, Anthony Maguire. Who am I talking about?
We saw one with Papi James. Shout out to Papi James.
Which one did we see? No, we didn't.
Yes, we did. I remember it. We went to New York. We saw it in the theater. I was sitting next to Papi James. I only remember because you tried to hold my hand.
I tried to hold your hand?
No, Papi James.
We saw that movie?
Yeah, with
Emma Stone.
With Emma Stone. She had blonde hair. And they were fighting like some sort of alligator dinosaur thing. Like, I remember. We saw it.
I don't remember seeing
The Amazing Spider-Man.
I don't remember seeing it.
And Emma Stone's, that's the only one I watched. Emma Stone's name was Gwen Stacy.
I don't remember seeing this movie.
Yeah. We saw it. I don't know if you remember, like, everybody was late. Like, we were almost late to the movie. Blah, blah.
Are you sure that's the movie we...
Yes. Positive. Like, if you pull up the movies, you'll have to remember a scene, best friend.
I don't think so.
Yes.
Huh. Either way, I don't remember any of it. I don't remember that movie. I don't remember it. So I'm going to have to rewatch it. I'm going to have to watch all of them.
I don't necessarily like any of the Spider-Mans. I feel like our casting could be better. Or maybe this is what it is. I want them to bring Deadpool in the mix. But then that's weird because he's a young kid.
Yeah, he's too young, I think, for Deadpool.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's...
Like, I want Deadpool to come in so bad in the Marvel movies and fuck shit up.
I'm excited. I wonder if, with the upcoming, like, Multiverse of Madness movies, like movie, like, what's going to happen after that? Because, like, they say that we have a timeline, but, like, what are you hiding from that timeline? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the Marvel, the MCU timeline. Like, I wonder if they're hiding movies from that or shows from that just to not give away anything that could possibly happen in Multiverse of Madness.
I agree.
But then again, I don't know.
I also wish that, like, Marvel movies would just put their shit aside and let Disney buy all of them. Allow Deadpool to be like in one of the movies.
But I think the reason that they don't put Deadpool in the MCU is because of the R rating. You can't have Deadpool without an R rating, and none of the movies have had an R rating.
Fuck that shit.
I think that's the reason that Deadpool hasn't been in the MCU. Like that's probably like one of the main reasons.
I just need him. I want the dynamic.
I'm afraid what's gonna happen if they do a third Deadpool movie.
Why?
The second movie was good. It wasn't better than the first one. It was good, and I'm just afraid that the third one's gonna be ass.
But like Ryan Reynolds, like they had a lot of time.
I mean, I like Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. Like I think it's like they're perfect. I think it's perfect. However, I do think that it's just like really, like I think it's a good thing that they're trying to extend too long. Like the it was perfect. Like you already had 10 out of 10. It was like it's like if they try to make like a second Titanic or something. Like it's
hell fucking no, I hate that movie.
Okay. All right, but like if they try to to make another one or something like that, like it just wouldn't make sense to do it. So that's why I'm like, on the next Deadpool movie, even though I love Deadpool and I want to see more of Deadpool, but I'm afraid to see more of Deadpool. Like I think it'd be cool to have him like in a show, like how they're doing these characters in a show. I like that because it's like once and done. Like we're not going to get more seasons of this. It's like just a one-off series. One-off season.
I'm fucking sad. I'm not getting a second season of WandaVision.
Why? I want it. You're getting a movie. She's getting a movie.
Yeah, but like I like the show.
There's only so much more that she can elaborate on in the show, though.
No.
Like I'm actually really happy that they're not doing a second season of any of these. They don't need them. They're doing their purpose.
My god, no second season of The Winter Soldier?
No.
Fuck my life. What am I gonna watch next year?
They like I feel like they've said that though. Like they said it from the beginning that it's just like a short season, like a short series just to
but I didn't believe them because when I was like, oh, they're gonna see how popular it is, and who doesn't want to make
because they're just what you're gonna do is you're just gonna like nail a dead horse, you know what I mean? Like keep hitting a dead horse.
I got you.
There's no point of it. Because at some point the movies are gonna end. The MCU is going to be finished.
No.
I know, I hate to say it, but it is going to eventually at some point end because the only thing that happens it's the same thing that happens in the comics. It ends, everybody gets like reborn somehow and then is back. Like why would you want to retell the same story?
All right, I understand, but I'm just saying. I could definitely use more fucking. It was Agatha all along.
The songs are banger. If they want to add those songs to the Multiverse of Madness, I'd be all for it. Like, let's make it a musical. You know how much I love my musicals.
You know what? I'm over being devastated because I'm ready for Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yes, it's gonna be so good. Thor: Love and Thunder. Thor: Love and Thunder.
Okay. Thor can curl both our asses, like.
Yeah, no problem. He'd be like, "What? This is nothing. Pinky, I'll do it with my pinky."
I'm like, all right, he do it with one fucking hair. Like, boom, boom, his hair is strong. So I want him to go back to the short and the eye patch.
I know. I do. I actually, for some reason, when he was in Endgame and he had the braided beard, I was like.
And the chubby?
Yeah, for some reason, I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't. Like, that's not something I go for. Like, the braided beard.
He looks like a Viking.
I think that's what it is.
Strong, that I probably would have been like, oh wow, hey.
I mean, even though he wasn't big and strong, I think it's just like knowing that he's just like his like who he is. It's like, oh, look at him, he's a Viking now. Yes, come home to me.
Yes, I agree. Wow, bitch, you a whore. You love the two brothers, whore.
I can't.
Okay. Okay, let's move on into In the Heights. I want to talk about how 1 to 10. What you rate
it? Go first.
9.
You're really gonna give it a 9?
Yeah. What'd you give it?
I'd give it like a 7.5 to an 8.
No, I give it a 9.
Okay, so
What did
these
you
songs.
not like about it? Bitch, me and you were opposite. You didn't like fucking Cruella too much. You liked it. But I liked In the Heights. I watched it.
Okay, don't get me wrong. I liked In the Heights. It's one of my favorite musicals. The problem is that because it's one of my favorite musicals, there are things that they didn't put in the movie.
Bitch, Mark fucking Anthony was in that movie. I'm gonna fucking pee myself.
As soon as I saw that, I was like, holy shit, Liza's gonna lose her fucking mind when she sees Mark Anthony. She's going to lose her mind.
I'm watching the movie and I'm like, honestly, Mark Anthony should have been Piragua. I wanted Mark Anthony to be the Piragua guy so bad.
No.
Yes. No. You know my papi dancing some salsa on that fucking ice cream truck? I was like, yes. And then they gave him that little role. That's why I gave it a 9. Because, I was like, he didn't say much. And he was a deadbeat dad. My man is not a deadbeat dad.
Okay, so here is my...
But the tattoos, though.
Okay, so I thought that was a little weird.
Like, wow, he's skinny.
I was like, he doesn't have all those tattoos, right? I had to like go and look at pictures of him recently, and I was like, I don't think he has these tattoos. So my problem with it was they cut Nina's mother.
Yeah,
I hated that because the songs, their whole family dynamic, it changed a little, like it changed too much of her story. However, I do appreciate them adding the scene with Mark Anthony to add just that little extra depth to Sonny, to say that, oh, you know what, he is an illegal immigrant, or maybe
no, he's illegal. He was illegal. Not born. He was born in the Dominican Republic, and then he was brought here.
And he was brought over here. Okay, so I liked that. I thought that was a nice little extra, like, hey, like, this is something that's still going on. Like, this is still a problem. I liked that. I didn't like that they cut Nina's mom. And they put shit in different order. I listened to that soundtrack from start to finish all the time. Like, it's literally, like, all the time. And they put the Carnaval del Barrio. They put that song, like, way late in the movie, and it's like, why is that late? Like, that was supposed to further the story of the blackout. They jumbled that around. That bothered me.
But remember that you give it a 7.5 because you know the musical. I know the musical as well, but like, Josh is obsessed with the musical. He fucking loves Carnaval del Barrio.
It's a good song. It's a good song. It's a banger. My other problem was the random. Okay, so when they're singing, it wasn't Sunrise. Was it Sunrise? Yeah, it was Sunrise.
Yeah.
And it's Nina and Benny dancing. No, they didn't even sing that song. They didn't even sing that song.
When they're on the side of the building?
Yeah, that was When You're Home, or was it Sunrise? When the sun goes down, you're gonna need a flashlight, you're gonna need a candle. I don't know if they sang that one. But either way, I know they cut a song, one of their duets, and I didn't like how they randomly just started dancing on the side of the building. I thought that was really out of place. Like, there were certain parts of the musical or parts of the editing and the like the special effects that were out of place for the rest of the movie. Like, when they're singing 96,000 and randomly, like, he's drawing in the air and you just see this, like, random, like, white stuff, like these bags of money. You never see any of that ever again in the movie. That never pops up in the movie. Inconsistent. And then that random dancing scene on the side of the building, inconsistent to the rest of the scenes. Like, the other scenes are like these big elaborate dance numbers with everybody else in the neighborhood or like in the middle of the street or whatever. And that's one thing. And then you just switch it to like this total, like, oh, we're going to involve Inception and start dancing on sides of buildings. And I don't know.
I kind of took it though as if like they were daydreaming.
Yes, but they were also like daydreaming while they were singing their other duet together, walking down, like when she's finally back and they're singing about finally being back home in the neighborhood and stuff. So like those two scenes really stuck out to me. However, I will say that the girl who played Nina, her voice was almost not identical, but very close to the original cast, which made me very, very happy.
And she's beautiful.
And oh, she's gorgeous. They're all beautiful. And Anthony Ramos.
Fucking love Anthony Ramos. Shut the fuck up.
Apparently,
okay. Usnavi. I don't even call him Anthony Ramos. I'm like U.S. Navy. Usnavi.
I also didn't like that they kind of cut. Oh, that was another thing that I didn't like. This is why I gave the movie such a low rating, even though I love.
Isn't that low? 7.5, bitch.
I know, because I love the musical. I love the musical so much. Abuela. They cut.
You know she was the same Abuela we saw?
Yeah. No, she wasn't the same one that we saw. She was in the original cast, though. No, she was in the original cast, though.
Because I did see Corbin Blue posted a picture with her, so I thought she was the original grandma we saw.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
she would have had a very long run then. I mean, it's very possible she could have been, but they cut her yelling "Carajo, it's hot." All right, I didn't like that. And her death scene.
The fuck was that? I agree with you with the death scene.
They changed it. The fact that Usnavi doesn't get the ticket until after she's dead. Like there's a whole scene in the blackout scene where she's showing him that I won this money and we're gonna split it. It's gonna be a third for you. A third for me. Nobody sigue. The rest for
yeah, baby, you really do.
I'm telling you, Liza.
I don't.
It's fucking awful. It's bad. I listen to it all the time. It's literally like on repeat. But that whole thing
was out.
The whole confusion with that, and then him like using the ticket, like him using the money to pay for Sunny to get Sunny like you know, paperwork and stuff like that. Like I like that. I thought that was great. You could have kept that in. However, you could have also kept the other parts in. Like if you were like she was already going to give him the money. Like I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like the movie. People are saying the movie's too long, so I understand why they cut things, but I didn't think it was too long. One thing I didn't. Yeah, exactly. One thing I didn't like about the movie. I felt like. Don't get me wrong, the casting was good, their voices were good, but I wish we would have seen an Afro-Latino. So I really would have wished that, like, Nina was more Afro-Latina instead of everybody being, like, more light-skinned.
Yeah, because they were all, yeah, that's true. That's fair.
Grandma was light-skinned, like, even Benny, like, he wasn't light-skinned, but, like, no Afro-Latino, like, you know, they didn't have that. And that's such a big part of the community. I felt like they just portrayed one Latino, because even, like, Latinos with, like my mom has fucking blonde hair. There was no blonde hair, blue-eyed Latinos. Like, I just felt like the representation of how we come in every shape, size, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I think they did a good job as to adding, like, different nationalities, but visually,
all the nationalities look the same.
Yeah, but color-wise.
Navi was Dominican, and, you know, Dominicans are not always dark, but a good majority of them are
dark, yeah, because of Haiti being right their neighbor.
Exactly, and like I just felt like there could have been more representation.
Yeah, like visually more representation, because I'm sure that there was a lot of like casting wise, because
also, did you not see the response when because that's like one thing they're getting backlash on is like the main cast, there's no diversity in Latinos, like.
Are they all Puerto Rican?
No, but they're all like the same skin color. They're either Puerto Rican or Dominican. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the whole cast is either Puerto Rican or Dominican.
So,
and like,
okay, go ahead.
I would say the main girl, Usnavi's girl. I always forget her name.
Nina. No,
Vanessa. Vanessa. She like was like, they auditioned but didn't get a part. Yeah, that's what we're fucking talking about, bitch. They fucking auditioned and didn't get the fucking part. Like, she was, like, so fucking stupid in her response. I didn't like her that much. I thought she was gorgeous. Did I think she was gorgeous? Her eyebrows were, like, fucking me up.
I don't remember.
I don't fucking think she deserves Usnavi. That's all I'm fucking saying. All I'm saying is, like, you know, they could have done better with the casting.
No,
Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't change Anthony Ramos.
oh, absolutely not. He was the perfect cast.
I will
Cast.
say I wish he would have sang more because he has a beautiful singing voice.
But his character doesn't sing.
I know, but like
his part was like perfect.
Yeah.
Like
he's the only part that I felt like nailed it out of the park. I did not miss Corbin Bleu.
Yeah, no. Yeah. No, who else did I really like? I thought Sonny was a good cast. Whoever played Sonny.
Me too.
I thought he was fantastic cast.
I thought he was so fucking adorable. I was like that.
Cute. Also, I actually preferred that. I don't want to say preferred because I love Lin-Manuel. However, I loved him as the Piragua guy.
No, Mark Anthony should have been the Piragua guy. I'm biased with what, Bobby Mark Anthony. I was like, Bobby Mark Anthony needs to be in this more. You know what? Fuck it.
I'm actually really surprised that we didn't see him more than just that one scene. But I think he's expensive. They have to pay him. And I'm sure they didn't have the budget to pay him as much as
cut somebody. I don't give a fuck.
They could have cut that scene. They could have cut the CGI for the little paper things, that the paper maches that they were making in the air, and they could have cut the scene of them dancing on the ceiling, and they could have just literally like danced in the street. Like they could have done like did you see the Us Again? The short for Us Again with the older couple. They could have done something like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Like dancing in the rain or something.
Dancing in the rain or dancing just
rainbows.
Like rain. Mm-hmm. Yeah, something a little bit more like them in the streets or them thinking that they're dancing
like
in the
very
streets.
La La Land.
I never saw La La Land, surprisingly.
Wow, bitch, it's a musical. You're missing out.
I don't know how I never saw La La Land, but I haven't. But I know the concept of La La Land.
All right, I'm not gonna lie to you. I fell asleep, but the soundtrack is great. So listen to the soundtrack.
Okay, at least I'll listen. All right, I have to watch the movie. I can't just listen to the soundtrack. I have to watch it.
Really
but that's
the soundtrack.
Yeah, that's what I think. Like I would have pictured more of like the Us Again short with them, just them two singing and dancing in the street, just like living it up.
I agree with that part. I thought it, like, I didn't feel like it was so out of place because I wasn't thinking about it that hard. I was like, oh, it's a fantasy. Also, I don't give a fuck about Nina and Sonny. I don't.
You mean Benny?
Oh, Benny. Sorry. Yeah.
I give Nina and Benny, though. I also don't like that their relationship, that they had a relationship and then they broke up and then they got back together. I didn't like that. I didn't like that either. I didn't like that they added that.
Like let's be honest, bitch. That bitch is not breaking up with Benny.
No, I wouldn't break up with Benny.
No, that's what I'm saying. But like, I like Usnavi. He's always my favorite character. That's who I followed. I'll say this: I watched the movie a couple times. Didn't cry when the grandma died. I didn't cry. My ass is normally like fucking ugly sobbing buggers coming out of my fucking nose.
But why didn't you cry? Was it because you already knew it was coming?
Josh knew it was coming. His ass cried twice.
Okay. I don't know. I think because it wasn't the death scene that happened in the movie, in the musical, that I was like, I was more pissed off that it didn't happen. Like, I wanted it to follow. Like, that's my problem with movie musicals. It's not going to follow everything the way it does in the musical. Mm-hmm. Like, and it just makes me so sad.
I know. I agree with you, but I still like the movie. I
thought it was so good. I don't get me wrong. I thought it was good. It was great for representation as a whole. Maybe not like
Latino community. Just because Spanish people are not represented in movies. Like for me, I'm like Latinos are everything. You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about I feel like I'm never Latina enough in like certain situations.
I can understand that because you don't speak Spanish. Though I do feel like, so there's like American Latino people, like, New Yorkers or, right. And then they're straight off the boat Latinos. When you straight off the boat, American Latinos are not Latino enough for you. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But when you're around like Americanized Latinos, it's more of a cohesive community, I feel. Okay. But like also I speak Spanish, so I feel like I'm probably a little bit more accepted. Not that you're not accepted, but like people don't make me feel like I'm like not Latina.
Do you know how
and like
often
when I start talking about Taylor Swift and they're like side-eyed?
I have been to so many people and they literally just start talking to me in Spanish. And I'm just like, hold up. I don't know what you just said other than hi.
I honestly think people respect, like Spanish people respect me more because they come up to me not speaking Spanish.
And then
I'm
speaking
like,
Spanish.
yeah, and they're like impressed, and I'm like, soy boricua. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, I got really offended today at the doctor. Let me say the story real quick. Like, I was looking through because I always ask for a printout of my shit so I have it like in my file. And I was looking at it before I went to and I was like, they put white on my shit, not Latino.
Your last name is Diaz.
Cartagena.
You know what's fun? That's the exact opposite of me. The exact opposite. I get emails in Spanish. I get phone calls in Spanish. I get everything in Spanish. And I'm just like, but I speak English. I don't speak Spanish. I don't know what this says.
No, not me. Like it said white. And I went to her and I was like, I'm Latina.
What she said?
Like I don't have a mask on. I'm Latina. She was like, oh, okay. The nurse made a mistake. Yes, she fucking made a mistake.
But you filled out that paperwork on the very first day and you probably filled out.
No, the paperwork they gave me to fill out on the very first day, because I'm at a new doctor. I've only been to her like 3 times. It didn't ask me my race.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't ask me what my race was.
They need to ask you that though.
Yeah, I was fucking pissed. I could go get you the paper now. It says white, and then it says not Latino or Hispanic. I was like,
mine says white, Hispanic, Latino is what mine says.
Yeah, mine
because I never know what to hit. I never know what to click. I'm not black. I'm not necessarily white. I look white, but I'm not white.
From now on, we need to click other and then just write Boricua real big.
I know I'm about to like it just says like click your race and then select your ethnicity, and then the ethnicity, the only options are Hispanic or not Hispanic.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? We went to a Mexican restaurant and the menu was in Spanish. Like it was the words, the food name was in Spanish, the description was in English, and then they had it also in Spanish. So like I ordered something and I ordered it and the name was in Spanish. So I said it in Spanish. And we were getting like burrito. I don't even remember what it was. And the waitress was like speaking to me in Spanish, just like asking me if I wanted like the lettuce, the cheese, and like all this stuff. And I'm looking at her, I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't know what you said. And she was just like, but you sound so good. Like you sounded like you know what you're saying. I'm like, I know how to sound Hispanic. Like I know how to say my words properly. I just don't know what I'm saying.
You need to Rosetta Stone that ass.
I have Rosetta Stone.
And why are you not using it?
I've used it and it's just not, I don't know. It just wasn't, I don't know. I just didn't like the way it like was set up. I don't know what it was. I have it though.
I feel like for like Puerto Rican people, they don't really teach Puerto Rican Spanish.
No, it's very different. It's so different than like what, like just between just nationalities, between races, like even in English, saying like sneakers in one person is something different than like a tennis shoe or something like that. Like
I hate when people call sneakers trainers. I'm like,
I haven't heard, but okay, well there's that too. Like so like there's just different words that just don't mean the same. Excuse me, those don't mean the same thing in like English or in different like nationalities, like from Puerto Rican, Dominican, Mexican. All right, best friend, this has been fun.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so I guess we are going to conclude, and thank you guys for listening to us random bitches talk about random things.
Yes. Yes. And watching The Heights and watch Loki.
Yeah, you need to watch Loki. I'm
gonna watch it right now with my man.
All right, I'm gonna rewatch it.
Did you watch the sneak peeks?
The what?
The sneak peek, or not the sneak peek, the Easter eggs.
No, not yet, because the person I always watch New Rock Stars. They're like my go-to, and they didn't post theirs yet. So I'm waiting for them to post theirs before
Probably
I,
tomorrow.
yeah, or they might even have it out today, but mostly tomorrow. Though, most likely tomorrow they'll have it out.
All right.
So, all
So I'm
right,
gonna go watch it now, best friend, and my mind's gonna be blown.
your mind is gonna be blown. It's a good episode.
Good
It's a
episode.
good
I can't wait.
episode. All right.
Can't wait. Okay. Bye.
Bye.